Hey everybody, welcome back to another reaction. It's Lance and Bree here for episode 7 of Oshi no Ko, second season. Dustin went to go try his hand at being an idol. We'll see how he does. Anyway, he's in a magic tournament right now, by the way.
Yeah.
As an idol. As an idol. Anyway, we got the thing with Melt. I'm assuming with Kana here, we're gonna get Kana and Akane. I think I called this before 2 episodes ago. It'll be Kana and Akane, and it'll end up being Aqua stuff. But let's dive in, see what we get with these two, probably, and let's see what happens.
私の身内を痛めつけてくれたわね。一丁倍にして返してあげる。
これ以上先に攻め入るというなら、我々渋谷クラスターが黙っていませんよ。
That wins.
Right?
That sound effect cut into my line. Ad-libbing.
Smart.
That's a sign of a good actor.
Yeah.
When you ad-lib. Yeah, in real life, the director would be yelling at the sound people, "What the fuck y'all just do?"
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. He'd be like, "Y'all messed it up. We gotta do it again." But this is live, so
yeah. You make sure y'all don't do that next time. But this is also, yeah, like you're saying, this is the first time they're doing this play, so like in a live audience. Yeah, if only you can be less of a creepy douchebag.
Right?
You'd be probably a cool dude. With tartar sauce.
Damn.
That rotating stage is so cool.
Right?
Good use of lighting. That's what happens when you have a good actress like Akane doing it. Like an Akane Holmes over here.
Right?
Like, damn, that girl.
Not the narrator.
Yeah, like it feels like you're like fighting as the characters you are.
I was gonna say, this doesn't really feel like acting anymore. This feels like y'all are having a conversation. Oh, that was bright.
A flashbang.
I was like, I can't imagine what that was like for you. I'm just on a laptop.
That's one of those flashbangs that takes you back to the past.
Damn.
I was like, what's happening? Got it.
Is this Kana's mom or something?
No, she was acting.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if Akane met her before Aqua and Ruby fixed her shit.
Probably.
And I could see why she would have a grudge against her. Shout out W parents for that, though.
Absolutely. They supported her.
Yeah. That actually works because she does have pretty obsessive personality, Akane does.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes a lot of sense that she would cut her hair very similar to Kana's. Until the day I met Kana-chan first time.
Yep.
I thought I called it.
You know what they
never meet
you know
your
what
heroes.
They say, never meet your idols.
の帽子は。
ありがとうございます。
かなちゃん、緊張してるの？
私は
安心して。かなちゃんを選ぶことはもう決まってるから。これ、形だけのオーディションだから。かなちゃんはリラックス。
Oh.
私がどうか
Yikes.
俺、かなちゃん。
This man fucked this whole relationship from the start.
I was like, this man just screwed so much up.
Oh crap. My man, you could have fixed that by apologizing to both of them. I know they're children, but you could have fixed this whole this whole complicated relationship.
私かなちゃん
You
の
just
ファンで
this is your fault fans are in a tizzy about this war.
みたいね。
But this would be
あの人変なこと言うんだよ。
this would be right after she had her ego destroyed by Aqua and the director.
Yeah,
So
she would still be adjusting.
and this was
何かの間違いだよね。かな
she's
ちゃ
a
んはそんなズルしないよね。してたら何なの？思ってないでしょ。演技がどうでもいいなんて。
I mean we know she doesn't believe that.
分かったようなことを。何よその帽子。
Yep.
バカみたい。私はあんたみたいなのが一番嫌い。
Good use of music here.
私の真似なんかするな。分かったんだよね。
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like I said, this is
少しずつ減っていく仕事。
yeah, and she had her ego destroyed, like we keep saying.
Yeah.
大人がそれを褒めてくれるから。
And we know Kana's family wasn't the
見
best.
て欲しかったんだよね。
They weren't as good as your parents, let's just say that.
必要とされたかったんだよ
Yeah.
ね。星は一人じゃ輝け。思ったんだよね。そんなのダメだよ。
That was a great cut because that threw me.
That, yeah, I was gonna say, whoa, what happened?
I thought the show stopped. She overcame the stars? Yeah.
Mhm.
Jesus. Okay, Yandere.
Damn.
I like the star.
もっと身勝手でかっこよくてすごい周りを全員食べちゃうような演技でしょ。周りに合わせてちゃダメ。周りに合わせてるくらいじゃないと。
But also, you know, don't be egotistical like
Mhm.
you were when you were a child.
私もちょ
Yeah.
っとだけできるようになったんだよ。周りを
Yeah, like you were saying earlier, I think now it's more a friendly rivalry, but like as a kid when she first said that, it was more disappointment.
Mhm.
As far as Kane knew, Kane meant what
Slick.
she said.
Oh, there it is.
使ってきてよ。
She added the star power in her eyes. Man,
that's
if I was
cool.
at
The
that
other
play, I'd
battles-
be like, what am I watching? Like, who am I
Right,
watching
the other
fight right now?
battles on the side, that's pretty badass, actually.
これだけの役者がいる中で
Music's too loud. I can't even hear you.
That's not surprising. I can barely hear you.
Oh, once again, beautiful art style and direction they're giving this episode and the show.
そう勝負したいのね。それとも一緒に踊りたいの？それはとても楽しそうな提案だわ。
She wants you to go to be back an actor you were before.
白黒つけ
Mm-mm. There comes the trauma.
Yep.
Mm. That's such a good symbolism about how you can't move forward because your past can fuck with you.
Yeah.
Such a good symbolism there.
有馬が一歩引くことで黒川の存在感が増す。
Mm-hmm.
黒子のような存在感を消し、
But the plot doesn't call for that. Oh, well.
Yeah.
But
そうこれが正しいの黒川茜がいい演技をするならこっちはそれを立てる演技をしてあげるべきいい作品になるのがみんなの幸せ
yeah, it's almost like we were saying before, when her ego getting broken so bad before and her whole past is now making her step back from others who
Yeah.
could even outperform her.
照らして
She's questioning herself.
もっと輝きな
Using your emotional, yeah,
Mm.
tether point.
有馬のやつ腹立つ演技してんな講義用に自分が作品の質高めてるみたいな顔してあいつは自分を分かってない
Damn. That's cool.
有馬は私を見ろって顔してる時が一番輝いてるのに有馬に勝ちたいって言うならこのままでいいけどな
そういうのじゃないのわかるでしょ私が勝ちたいのはそういうかなちゃんじゃない本気のかなちゃんに勝ちたいの
そうかだったら前に引きずり出すぞ
We're gonna have to drag this bitch out, kicking and screaming.
No, as I was saying, the problem is as soon as Kana starts questioning herself, it's the end. Like that's all.
Well, it's not even questioning
That's the
herself
problem.
as much as like we're saying her whole past trauma has pretty much
Yeah.
been like, oh no, this girl is just as good as an actress as I am. I should take the step back and not be egotistical
Yeah.
about it and push her forward because I'm just. It happened to her when they first debuted as the Idols, right? She was
Mhm.
basically until it took Aqua like getting out of that funk for her seeing him for her to shine brightly again. This is the
Yeah.
inverse. Is going to take Akane to basically drag her back into having confidence and all that. And like I said before, like that shot of her not being able to take that step off the hand off into back
Yeah.
back into what she can do because she's seeing her past trauma is such a good metaphor. I can't wait to watch psychologist's thing about this one. Ed will cook with this one, but it was so good. And once again, I mean, these last couple episodes, just the animation, the art, I would say not the animation as much as the art directing is just fantastic. The
Yeah.
animation's solid, yes, but like last episode, it's the art directing, and there's a difference between art directing and animation, and I'm not gonna explain it because people should know that. It's amazing. It looks really good. Has a lot of symbolism, has a lot of good
Yeah.
shots. It's framed really well. Akane going star mode is fantastic to see because she is the star that can explode and be this
Yeah.
big presence and everything. I'm actually more shocked over this episode that people don't ship Kana and Akane more together. Like
You know, that's
Hmm.
actually fair.
this arc, this usually seems to be a thing people ship more with between these two. It would make more
You
sense.
know,
Usually you get that archetype a lot.
I'm sure
Rivals
it's out
turn
there.
lovers thing.
I'm sure it's out there.
It probably is. I just see a lot more just shipping Roche for Aqua.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, like I was saying, just fantastic episode directing. A shout out I think the music honestly was my favorite part of this episode.
The
Minus
strings
sometimes
during the childhood part was just
yes.
perfect.
Even though sometimes we couldn't hear each other, that the music was a
No,
little
yeah.
loud, but the music was the star of that moment, so it should be the
Mhm.
loudest part. It should help with whatever scene is happening, and it does. And like I think good music is music you usually don't pay attention to that you don't hear, but I think great music elevates and you go, oh shit, that's really good. Like it's two
It
swords.
catches your attention,
What were you gonna say?
and even to the better, like as loud as that got, like you were talking about, it cutting off like it did. It caught
Mhm.
both of our attention
Like, wait.
immediately.
Yeah,
That
it's
was
such a
so
good.
well done.
Mhm. It's such a good thing. Just this career trajectory. It's another symbolism thing, but and I'm kind of stretching
Mhm.
a little bit. It's one of those things where Kana, an unstoppable force, meets Akane, an unmovable object, or vice versa. Unmovable
Yeah.
object meets an unstoppable force, and the music just
Mhm.
cuts. And I can't tell people enough, and most people will probably know this. I can't tell people enough how effective it is to cut your music abruptly like that.
Oh yeah.
like abruptly like that. It happens a lot of times in anime. It doesn't happen enough, in my opinion, but it's so impactful. I mean, I always go to the Aizen versus Ichigo thing where Aizen stops
Yep.
Ichigo's fucking theme song. Like, that's so powerful because A, you just realize he just stopped the fucking music. And B, I need
Yeah.
to pay attention because this dude's a serious threat. Inversely, with this episode, it was more like, no, Akane is real. And she's probably the
Yeah.
best actress on that stage right now until Kana can get out of her funk. And I really think
Yep.
this next episode is going to be, like you said, Aqua and Kana dragging her back to the spotlight and at least making her at least comfortable enough to act her fullest.
Yeah.
And not necessarily be egotistical with your acting, yeah, but don't be a dick about it afterwards, right? Like, that was the
No.
problem Kana ran into, and that's why she had her ego crushed by Director Boy. It's like, yeah,
Like,
you're doing what you need to do, but you're not doing your full potential, you know? Stuff you got to
see,
learn.
that's the thing with Kana that she's going to have to learn is there's a difference between taking pride in what you can do, whether it's an art or a skill or whatever, and then being egotistical about it. Because I was the same way as she is right now as a child. I didn't show anyone my art. I didn't want to show off. I didn't want to. I'm not like that anymore. Now I'll show people my art, but I completely understand where she's coming from, and that mind block specifically messes with you
Yeah,
so bad.
yeah. You're saying you're not egotistical. That was the difference, right?
Yeah.
It,
Yeah.
it made sound like you said you were egotistical. I was like, wait, what?
Oh no. Sorry, it was the opposite. No, like her
I don't know
right
that
now,
agree.
like her not wanting to like
Yeah,
go
I got
past
it.
that.
I got
Like
it. Yeah.
I completely understand that.
Yeah, and like I was saying before, like she was a child, right? She had to learn all that shit and all that crap, but trauma makes what you are a lot until you get over said trauma. Fucking Aqua, poster fucking boy for that shit right now.
I was gonna say, man's literally having a meltdown right before the play.
Akane had her own trauma that she had to deal with in the first season that almost led to
Yeah.
her, unfortunately, doing the final act that somebody can
Yeah.
do. But it's like it's the show does trauma really well, I think, and not
hmm
necessarily how to handle it, but how people usually ignore it until it can't be ignored anymore. So I really do think, yeah, maybe we get half the episode of this Kana and Akane thing, and then I think we end with Aqua because it feels like this is going to be the final-ish scenes, and then
Oh
maybe
yeah.
we get the end of the play to next episode, and then we get epilogue and Fallout, and then something, a few more episodes after that because it's episode 7 of the season. So fantastic episode once again. Can't understate that enough. One of the best shows of the season, of course. It just is. And I'm sure we're missing a lot, but running long already. So let us know what you thought down below. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good shit. And we'll talk to you some more in the direction. Peace.